martial arts genius!
Okay, hello and welcome to the lesson 2 of the event. I'm right now questioning myself how that is actually works. We have 1, 2, 3 different scenarios and yeah, different people were to participate swordplay with you. Different stories will unfold, right? I was just wondering if there's a chance to have adventures with other bodies. Okay, I think it's the same story, but different endings? Okay, we beat him with our strength, and then we have endings when we choose friend's help. I think that's it. Okay, so let's go to the Codex Mystique and maybe we also take Huho's help in this one. Escapade. Okay, let's activate it. Time rewinds to when March 7 made the bet with Skoot. March 7 needs to practice swordplay strictly according to schedule and pass 3 trials in 15 days. Okay, Greenowitz, sword. We can unlock some stuff.
Really just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome
default.
after all.
Is there any like specialization we have to go? That's okay, let's now try being very agile. That's what I want to do anyway. So pin this one. And yeah, start training dexterity, I guess. It will be the main topic of this lesson. Hey! Ha! I have finally done it! For real this time! So, you were faking it all before? It's real! It's all real!
Wonder what I'll run into today!
Okay, March 7 is frustrated about how to improve her swordplay, but the Divination Commission's repository might have some text that can help. And this is where we'll stumble upon Qingque. Is it you, Qingque? I don't think I have ever seen you taking your work seriously before. It seems you have greatly misunderstood me. I will have you know that I have always taken my job extremely seriously. I just happen to slack off for a few hours every now and then. Are you here at the Divination Commission to see the Master Diviner? We are here to see Master Fu Xuan. I think we are here to see actually you. To see me? Let's be clear. I will happily chat, but if you come to me with work, out of question. You really don't understand me. Wait, you're not planning to kicking back and drinking Startaro bubble tea while you watch us diviners work ourselves to the bone, are you? Then you will make some ridiculous social media posts about this being just another day on the Zancho Lofu or something, right? You have gotten the wrong idea, Miss Qingque. I came to the Diviner Commission repository in search of an ultimate sword technique. You are looking for a sword technique? I don't know what you mean. You elaborate on the matter of the upcoming duel between March 7 and that IPC Buzzy Buddy. I don't know a thing about sword fighting, but if it's a book you are after, I can be of some assistance. You mean you want us to help you with something? Precisely. I knew you know how this works. The Master Diviner has gone to the Yuchu Xian show to meet with General Yao Guang face to face. However, she has already pre-planned our daily workloads for the entire next month thanks to her planning for every scenario. As if that won't be enough. You know, the Alchemy Commission new Cauldron Master, don't you? As soon as she started her position, she waved her hand and ordered that the forbidden books confiscated from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were to be brought to the Divination Commission repository for sealing. Before I knew it, I was absolutely buried in work. I get the feeling that all these jobs have something to do with books. That's right. Our smart little March 7 has already figured out, I see. You have come to the Divination Commission in search of a book, and I am in the process of organizing books here. Isn't that just perfect? It's almost as if I'm getting we'll be the best partner the cosmos has ever seen. You get paid for work, we don't. March 7, are you looking for a new job? You were going to say free labor, weren't you? We have known each other for so long, and you still treat me like a stranger? As if I could make a visit to work for me. You two would be here on an undercover visit to experience the daily life of the Divination Commission. Mr. Instructor, let's go. You can ask another diviner. Wait, of course, I would not just take advantage of you two like this. Rest assured that if you come and help me arrange these books, then you will be given permission to look at all the volumes kept in the Divination Commission there. If you happen to come across a book recording secret sword techniques, that's a win for you as well. Well, when you put it like that, then there's no time to waste. Wait, let's leave it here for now. It's time for me to finish work. But it doesn't matter if the Master Diviner is here or not. We cannot have rumors about the Divination Commission using exploited labor getting out. Next time, remember to fight me during work hours. Xingqiu happily leaves the Divination Commission with a skip in her step. She must be going to play Celestial Jade. Let's come and check out the Divination Commission again another time. Yeah, so this time we unlocked Xingqiu, which helped us with... Like, who helped us with strength? Then it increased dexterity and acuity by 5. This effect is lost after performing a rest. Well, I can't perform the rest. Can we actually? No. Okay, can we like increase our stuff and then perform a rest after? Sort out anecdote. A martial challenger has been sent to the Palace of Astrum's rear garden. March 7's daily sword training has garnered the attention of the Lopus Folk Swordsmanship Association, self-named. They will dispatch their prized student to challenge the rising martial star, March 7, The local association has no class at all. You only get March to make the utmost preparation. On the eve of the duel, March 7 decides.
What do you recommend?
We go with a little bit of strength. Does not hurt.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Strength, reduce mood consumption by 30%, increase efficiency by 50 when training. Sure. New techniques.
Another step closer.
Dexterity and acuity. I think let's skip this up.
I'll fight 10.
The brain train level will also be improved.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
Kingship put an offer of mutual aid to March 7, allowing March 7 free access to the book repository. The Divination Commission repository holds many soul copies and fragments records on Cloud Knight's martial arts techniques, covering all sorts of topics. March 7 browsed the material intently, and after a long period of searching, found something that could be of some use. Let me see. What have you found there? Look at this! Diamond Binding Blade Technique. It looks like some of these books is missing, but it's clearly some kind of super powerful secret text. Take a look at what it says at the beginning of this Demon Binding Blade Techniques. Does it say something like, if you wish to master this art, you must use your blade to take your own life? Oh no, we're not getting stabbed here. We skipped the stepping part, I thought. What does it mean? It means that if you want to learn this school swordsmanship, you have to harm your own body. Otherwise, learning this type of sword skill will cause you harm. Is it what blade actually uses? In other words, it's like work. As long as you are involved in it, you will harm your body. It feels like the scroll writer has bad intentions. Would such an evil sword art be strong? According to Mr. Chian, it's very strong. What has a Cloud Knight sword techniques got to do with Mr. Chian, the storyteller? Well, doesn't that mean that it is so dangerous that word of it has become legend? Well, what about this 99 Yang incarnation? Oh, I have heard about that one. Just from the name you can tell that this technique is the pinnacle of the Yang techniques. Using it grants the user amazing muscle development. Their height shoots to 8 feet, their waist also grows to 8 feet, and their arms circumference does too. No one can withstand a single blow from such a powerful psychic. Oh, so are you still human after you master this? This is a martial art. Other matter is subduing the enemy and taking victory. Who cares if you are still human shaped afterwards? Natural, all powerful techniques come with a cost. Yeah, I have always wanted to ask, who is it that sets the cost? The majority of the incomplete texts in the repository are failed exams of martial research and development. Not only do they require combination with forbidden potions, like those found in the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, some of them even require all sorts of dangerous weapons. Of course, the martial research of our ancestor was always making progress. Look at these notes here. If it's possible to master the 99 Yang incarnation while still managing your human form, it's possible? I want to see what this master has to say. I have indeed discovered a fascinating method. Unfortunately, I do not have enough tape left on this paper, and it would not fit. Wow. Really? Sounds like this technique is going to be a whole essay. Look like finding a suitable ultimate sword technique for me is not going to be easy. It is clear to me that you wish to subdue your enemies and take victory, yet you are scared to take on the risk of mastering a martial art. If you ask me, I don't think you absolutely have to accept that risk. After all, most people only fight to win an argument. I don't think that requires a huge cost. The heroes of immersive stories always rely on only intense training and great skills to defeat their enemies. Then, their stories end happily after. Since when was reality ever that simple? Is that not realistic? Vengeance, grievance, envy, shame. Humans have many complicated emotions. Do you really think things in the real world are as simple as I defeat you, you defeat me? If fighting could resolve everything, there would be nowhere near as many wars in the real world. Reality is so complicated. I am a divine after all. I have never believed that winning a battle means a problem is solved. It's getting late. Let's leave it here for today. It's time to knock out. Good work, you two. Let's see if we can find someone to join us for a game of Jade. Looks like we made no progress again today. Let's have another look next time we are at the Divination Commission. Proclamation: when March 7 mood is over 80, state obtained from training are increased by 30%. Okay, so we wanna keep our mood on 80 and about. Is that right? Okay, let's make the one that does not consume mood. For each type of training, performing first session.
All swords and no play makes March a dull girl, you know.
So right now our mood is 30, so that's about 80, about 80. I have to rest at least 2 times. Plus 30. Okay, let's go with this. Then we rest, bake, and then train like this without decreasing our mood. So, and let's also upgrade our skills.
Really? Let's do this!
Back and forth are always practicing crosstalk at the Skullskiff Heaven dock. You pass by with March 7. Let's listen to what those two are talking about. Oh, those two are using the same old jokes to trick the audience again. So the two of you heckled back and forth, were forced to practice their crowd work and improvised quite a bit on the spot. With the combined comedic talent of both of us, we are more than stage ready. Our comedic duo name will be the Pinky and the Grey. So, while March 7 is flipping through the tomes in the Divination Commission repository, she received an interstellar call. The eye on my forehead observed that Qingque should be near your location. The Master Diviner's voice sounds a little irate. Tell her to open up her jade abacus. I have something to ask her. Qingque keeps shaking her head, trying to silently signal to March 7 that she's not here.
How should I go about this?
Qingque says there's no here, sorry.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Okay, we already know this. Our first text is coming. Just...
Oh, I get it!
Okay, and we hope on the second sword trial. There was nothing new in the past, so we just skip it. For every 5 minutes remain after swordplay session ends, addition increased dexterity. Yeah, we just will slack a lot. Yeah, let's focus on more on dexterity training. Oh no. Okay. That's enough.
I learned so much today. Well done, me. Wonder what I'll run into today.
The price of mastering the blade is far more complex than success or failure. Just then, Lingsha also arrived at the Divination Commission. Oh, if it isn't the little sparrow two little assistants. What are you doing here, Master Lingsha? I previously learned from Chief Alchemist Yulo that many forbidden texts were lost during the Ambrosial Arbor disaster, and it took a lot of work to recover them. The Alchemy Commission is not an organization that should be used to store forbidden texts, so I came to discuss with the Master Diviner. And then, this forbidden text became my job. I think I helped recover a few of those texts. What kind of books are those Alchemy Commission's forbidden texts? They are remarkable texts that never should have existed in this world. Not only do they contain madness and fear, they also hold blessings and power. That sounds like the ultimate sword techniques we were talking about earlier. I'm not the kind to let others do all the work. I have caused you a lot of trouble. Little Sparrow, let me help you with the organization. Oh, thank you, Master Linksha. If I would known you were such a kind leader, I would have chosen to go to the Alchemy Commission over the Divination Commission any day. Oh, I will have to report that to the Master Diviner then. No, please don't. Let's just get this book sorted, and we can all play a nice game of Jade together. As the group busied themselves and time passed silently, the job of organizing the Alchemy Commission Forbidden Text neared its end. It was at this moment that the group noticed that March 7 has been passed out in a corner of the repository for some time, with the forbidden text open by her side. Oh no, Master Linksha, please take a look at what's happened to March 7. This girl must have accidentally opened one of the forbidden texts. Change her, you close the book up, and I will prepare an incense to bring her to her sense. I will handle the forbidden text now. Master Linksha, can I help at all? Go and sit Miss March up. She has slipped into an illusion caused by the forbidden text. You will have to try call her back with your voice. You lift the unconscious March 7 to the sated position. Her lips are moving slightly, as if she is trying to say something. So you close your eyes and listen closely to hear what she's saying. I'm here, March. This blade is now my tomb. The blade demon remained here alone. March, wake up, hey! Thousands of years. They pass like a dream. Before we know it, we pass on. March, hang in there. When did you start spoiling with wisdom like that? A moment later, you managed to awaken March from the illusion with the help of Linksha's awakening incense. I see you're finally awake, Miss March. I'm so sorry, I should not have been so careless and let you come into the contact with such a dangerous object. I'm fine. Thank you for all your concern. That book was called The Solitary's Shadow Sword Scroll. I can see why you would be curious, Miss March. In that book, I was the Blade Demon, and the Blade Demon was me. I once stabbed and wounded an honorable man in battle and could not escape my guilt. I both thirsted for more martial art knowledge and felt trapped by my great sword skills. Finally, I sat meditating before the blade tomb before dying a tragic and miserable death. That seems like a long story for something that only took about half an hour. Although, when I got to the end of the book, it feels like the story is only half finished. So I was wondering, could read it again? Miss March, this book is extremely dangerous. I understand. Miss March, please do not dwell on the book story for now. Head back to home and just focus on getting an early night. Then, next time you come to the Divination Commission, we can discuss it again, okay? Okay. Right, once you will recover, I will get to the bottom of this. Okay, Cheng Chu got increased. Her skills. Reduce smooth consumption by 50, increase efficiency when training. Okay, that's good. Because we are already in low mode. Dexterity. Now we have to rest. Back to our 30% more.
Another
ask myself
gotta
if
find
we're
time
able
to
to
try it
master
out.
all of this one day. Yeah, let's go with this.
I'll fight 10.
Let's see what March 7 has found. The secret manual more esoteric than jade tiles? This is a type of cyber esoterica. Xingxue reads the instruction. If you want a specific tile, you will have to listen to audio that enhances you subconsciously. Authors babble about high frequencies and manifestations. March 7 does not understand a word of it.
What do you recommend?
Yeah, I would say a little bit of strength does not hurt. No, it's too vague. I have never believed in any of that.
Ay, ay, ay. That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Okay, next training. Tenacity. Build the next training efficiency after performing an rest excursion. But we reach our goal.
Another new move under my belt. I gotta find time to try it out.
Yeah, I think we try like the ultimate. But we also mix some things here and there. So dexterity to 8,800. So our training is enhanced. So we get an excursion, dexterity, excursion and dexterity. Keep our mood up.
Let's do this.
March 7 and you book a sightseeing Starskiff, journeying through the streets of Starskiff Heaven. Even if it's a Star Watcher avenue in Starskiff Heaven that you walk through every day, observing the daily scenery from a different perspective still brings a wonderful, strange, yet familiar feeling. Would you like me to take a picture of you? Remember to make me look cute! Okay, last day. Playing additional increase 8. Like the loss of performance. There's the mood consumption. Dexterity and acoustic. Okay, that can help me a little bit with both.
Another step closer to star-crazing glass greatsword.
And because we're starting passively having dexterity, I don't want to go overboard, so let's just train everything else. Yeah, especially maybe tenacity. We don't get one-shotted.
I'll fight 10.
Focus on your breathing. What exactly the breathing supposed to be? Do I not know how to breathe? Looks like March 7 is great at meditation. Meditation is such a profound art. March 7 find a book with missing words and ask Xingxue for the reason. Some people can enter the inner words within the book and bring items from the real world into it and items from the book out. Xingxue explains that this book has had its divine weapon removed, which is why it has missing words. Although this is some sort of crime, if you really want to remove the divine weapon from the book. March 7.
How should I go about this?
Find a swordsman novel and steal the peerless legendary sword. Find a science fiction novel and steal a star novel. Find a magic novel and takes the Omni Staff. Let's go full with strength. Keep that up.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Time for your second test. I'll be your examiner this time, and I'll be testing your ability to defeat enemies with unconventional moves.
Okay, I think we just skip it actually with this button because there will be nothing new. Pretty sure of it. We'll just skip it safely. If I miss something, then you probably know. I don't know. I'm very confident that there's nothing new here.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
And we move on to the final sword trial. Dexterity. We really don't need any dexterity anymore, so let's just increase the next training efficiency after performing that doesn't... Okay, you know what? We just go full on dexterity. Why not? And then after that, no dexterity at all. Also, we can improve here one.
Another new move.
I'm eager to test to master all the sword splashings. Maybe there is some hidden achievement.
I learned so much today. Well done, me.
Okay, we did overdo a little bit on here dexterity.
Wonder what I'll run into today.
March 7 encountered danger in the forbidden text, but found herself saddened by what she experiences and want to return to the book once more. Miss March, can you tell me why is that you want to read the Solitary Shadow Sword scroll again? Man, this is like a lot of S's. I originally just wanted to find a powerful sword technique and master the ultimate skill, but after I read the Solitary Shadow Sword scroll, how should I put it? I want to help him. I want to help the Blade Demon in the book. How would you help the Blade Demon? You have to release this need to help others and leave them to their own fate. Yeah, but how would you help it? I don't know right now. The Blade Demon made one mistake, and his life was split in two. The first half, he was nobody, but he lived happily. But in the second half, he has mastered earth-shattering skills, yet was reckoned with anxiety and miserableness. It's quite a common story. He left his martial arts mastery in those pages waiting for a fated person to come along and pick it up. I just can't help but feel like he wants me to do something. So it is your intention to rescue this story that was abandoned in the pages of a book. Young lady? Interesting. I can assist you, but you must first tell me what it is that you intend to do. Or I shall not agree. Man, Lingsha really looks like grown-up Book of Fuxi. I just cannot unsee it. I have to get her. March, can you change the destiny on the man in the book? Unfortunately, I'm just a reader, not the author. Well, you can become the author, I think. Why that the Blade Demon was able to become such a master and yet never attain the satisfaction of a happy life. Miss March, you remember the immersion story that we talking about before, don't you? Those stories are always a combination of blessings and tragedy, using happiness in later life to make up for misfortune that was experienced previously. It's just adding a positive to a negative to return to zero. However, we all know that beliefs like this are just blind optimism. Blessings are real and so is misfortune. That's right, even if the Blade Demon was able to master the ultimate technique, that would not change the fact that he regrets what he did in the past. I can be a bit of Philistine sometimes, though I sometimes long for the life of a hero. I always think of myself, maybe I'm more suitable to a life that isn't broaching with danger, where I'm constantly surviving by the skin of my teeth. I think a story of living a complete yet unremarkable life is far more appealing to me than cutting some arm off and mastering a perfect sword technique before the Blade Tomb. Maybe that is what the Blade Demon wanted too. As the person in the book, his story is already written and cannot be changed. Fortunately, this is not destiny, it's just a book. Actually, that the author has no power over the order in which the reader reads their books. Miss March, I know where the second half of this book is. Try reading the second half of the book from the ending to the beginning instead. Huh? The author is long dead, the reader has the right to read the story however they like. Master Linksha, this is how I can rescue their story. Interesting. Let us give it a try. After making time to prepare herself, March 7 began reading the forbidden text from the end of the story. Though you don't know the story inside the book, you imagine it must be the story of a great master gradually giving up on his outstanding skills. After some time, March 7 awakens, and the solitary shadow sword scroll silently fades to blank, white parchment. The forbidden text changed. Jingxu's convoluted theory was a success. That's exactly the ending that the Blade Demon, no, I mean the regular mortals wanted. Oh, it's nothing special. It just means that Blade Demon was a Philistine like myself. Unfortunately, I lost all the skills that I learned from the sword scroll while I was reading it backwards. I didn't learn anything. Miss March, you read the book from start to finish, then from finish to start. You did gain something. You gained a story. At least now I understand that blindly pursuing power does not necessarily work for my character. The repository is organized and beautiful. I must thank to you all. If there is anything that you need in the future, please just let me know. Huh? You actually have something. I will tell you again. I don't know anything about sword fighting. Don't worry, Miss Qingque. With that twisted logic of yours, I know you will be able to help me. What? Greatly increased Qingque assistance effect and additionally provides one extra assistant effect every day? Interesting. Can we choose like now too? Strength? Okay, let's go this time for strength. We can also unlock the last skill. Not. Soon we can unlock the next skill, so let's focus on strength now. We need an excursion, I mean. Then let's focus still on strength.
Let's do this!
Sword art anecdote. When the Master Diviner is out on the business trip, the majority of the Master Diviner's work is left to Qingque to handle. After completing the Master Diviner one-day experience pass, Qingque's head spins. She has to drink some sugar water to replenish herself. Qingque is so tired that she can't speak. Let March 7 decide how to order.
What do you recommend?
I don't want to decrease our mood. I don't know if it affects some other training, but open your taste buds and inspiration. Man bean soda. Oh, not that one. I guess. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, our mood is low, but let's still focus on strength. Or maybe okay, quite quitting. Okay, interesting name. We can learn the last one.
Really? Just learn that? I guess I am pretty awesome after all.
I guess too. So too, March. Let's make an excursion. Excursion. Mood decreased. Okay, yeah, let's be a little bit more safe on the mood side. And you know what? Acuity? Acuity, let's try it. Increase that one.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Last day of our training. Dexterity. We don't need dexterity anymore. Okay, let's reduce mood consumption and training efficiency. So I wanna have the 30% bonus, so let's go one excursion. Excursion, yeah, that's how it pronounce it in English. And let's just go all around with all of the three, and
I'll fight.
the final training begins. Sword art anecdote. While March 7 is browsing at the repository, she finds a book on self-criticism. When she comes to her senses, she finds herself in her mind courtroom where she is both plaintiff and defendant. And her crime is indolence during sword practice. And the judge is... looks like Qingque. This is just a mental courtroom, but March 7 must defend herself and persuade Qingque.
How should I go about this?
I really don't need dexterity. A request for my defense lawyer, Pushuan.
That's enough training for today. I need time to absorb everything.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott.
Okay, and here I think we'll skip just until the moment where we have to decide our path.
Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! Watch this!
I failed.
I just realized that we will beat Yang Qing quite a lot in this event too. We will take this time another approach with like the different story. Reliant on friends, I guess.
Let's do it! I already have an idea!
I remember Yan Qing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely! The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Yeah, we actually have to talk to Qingxue. Yeah, let's go for the alternative endings.
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you,
Oh.
Qingxue?
Qingxue, yeah, it's actually voiced.
Yeah, with you, me, and him here, the answer is pretty obvious.
We can brainstorm ways to defeat Scott together.
But I know nothing about swordplay or duels. Now, if you're talking about playing Celestial Jade, that's something I might be able to help with.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough.
Care to share your insights?
Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
Remember when he barked like a dog? He definitely was not sorry then.
Exactly! He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
Qingxue listened to the whole story of Scott's incident with a great interest. By the time you finish speaking, you notice that there seems to be a hint of anger on Qingxue's face.
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story.
So any suggestion on what to do? You deserve a good scolding.
Scott really needs to apologize to regular people like me. Come on, March. Let's go find it.
Huh?
I really wish we had the voiced, like the whole band. I don't know why the end is voiced. But I guess I'm happy about this in other way. And I think we will do all the endings in this episode. There's no need to separate them, I think.
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
This is the CEO of the Dynasty Corp, Miss Qingxue.
Don't freak him out. I work as the head of the Divination Commission most of the time.
Ha! What's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, What makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Enough! Shut up! What do you know about me? Don't act like you know everything!
Wow, you really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Well, you almost got me! I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you!
Scott got his way at heart. Diviners are indeed not to be trifled with. Is it really the same harmless little sparrow we all know? More like one precious eagle.
I guess not. Eagle sounds about right. That's the spirit! Strike while the iron is hot!
Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott. Leave it to me, I'm an expert in negotiation. Well, no, we have... Oh no, I'm not an expert. Oh, do we really have to do this? Okay, I can do it. Oh, again, this one.
Let me ask you something. Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do! I have so many amazing colleagues there! Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel even better than family!
We have strategies, double the results, skip this round, okay. Ask Scott to do some serious soul searching. Tell Scott to ask his underlings. Discuss his contribution and what he gets in return. Talk about the master... Okay, tell Scott to ask his underlings. You know what, we doubled the result of this negotiation. Not knowing why you're absent-mindedly stare at Scott, leaving him deeply unsettled.
If you have something to say, just say it! Why are you staring at me like that?
Okay. Yeah, Scott to ask his underlings. It has to be this one. It will be a really hard one.
Ask your underlings if they honestly feel like the IPC is their family. You consider them your family, but do they feel the same way?
Mr. Scott bosses me around as if he owns me.
I own you, and that's what makes us a family, right?
See, Scott? Looks like your bros have different ideas of what family means.
I heard even the lowest ranking tier point folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
Of course it has something to do with me!
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Owl Room Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
Authority and benefits. Don't let him take advantage of the situation and bully others. Question Scott, indispensability? Oh, that sounds strong. Picture Scott leaving the IPC. Inquire about Scott's personal life. Question the importance of transport ship security. Question Scott's indispensability. I think that's really one that... I don't know. Okay, we double the results. Am I confident?
If you have something to say, just say it.
Okay, I'm confident this is like questioning Scott's indispensability.
Funny thing is, Our room alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else can handle it?
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me, it would have been a massive success. And the shipping and transportation stuff, it's just impossible without me.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
Oh, the
You
Scots.
consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon, and your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you. Do you really want to live like this forever?
That's so mean! Just an ordinary person struggling, trying to survive. Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people. Mungming, the owner of the Sleepless Earl, went to great efforts to set up her shop. All so that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
Oh, we were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives.
We just remain silent.
Thank you, guys. I almost went too far, which would have been a mistake. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea, read the paper, and explore the universe. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job at the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation. Catch you later.
Scott leaves Arum Alley with his bros and apologizes to the shopkeeper of the Sleepless Earl, Mengmi.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course! Thank you, Master Chingchua.
And so with that we end the truly the Extra Express Sword Champion. And we found our second ending. Rhetoric. Sword Spa, Rhetoric. And there are 3 endings to go, which we'll do in the next part, which will be probably in this part. I don't know. It probably will be all the extra endings in one part. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see. So, see you in the next ending.